All right, ladies and gentlemen, traders, welcome back to another Relentless video. You've clicked on this one because you wanted to know if MOMO Pro is any good. I'll start by saying, guys, I've been using this scanning software for the last few years now, and I have nothing but good things to say, all right? So today we're going to jump into it. We're going to talk about the platform. I'm going to give you guys a bit of an overview, and at the end of the video, you'll see if it's something that you're interested in or not, all right? So for starters, I will say this platform is pretty comparable and very competitive when it comes to price. It's very cheap. In fact, it's one of the cheapest platforms that's out there, especially for what they offer. All right, I think $30 is for the MOMO Pro Plus, which is what you'll need to have access to the discovery section and everything that they have to offer. All right, so let's start by coming out here and then really coming from top to bottom, right? You'll first notice in the top left hand corner a couple different things, right? Stream 1, Stream 2 alerts, popular, and so forth, right? These are all the sub tabs that you'll have throughout the interface here, all right? So at the very top, you have your watch lists. This is where you can come build your watch list. They allow you to hold up to 75 stocks on your watch list. You guys will see I have a few in here, right? Up to 75 stocks you can have on your watch list. This is of course pretty good if you want to, keep track of anything that's, hot or now moving, something that you just want to keep an eye on, right? Whether it's Nvidia, some of these bigger large cap companies, you have the ability to have a watch list, which is not bad at all right? And you can always come here, toggle and grab and kind of rotate through, see what's up, what's not, and so forth. So that's the first thing that you'll see here. And by the way, by clicking on any one of these subsections, you can remove it from the actual screen, all right? Just a heads up right there. Just a heads up. So if I come and click on quote right there, you'll see that it removes the watch list. So the watch list is under quote, all right? Likewise, that'll work for stream 1, stream 2, and all the way through. So coming down to the stream, it's exactly what it sounds like. It's a high-low ticker. The streams are high-low tickers, showing you the flow of what's moving up and down right now in the markets. And you can tighten and expand what you want to see in the settings for this particular what do you call it, scanner. Let's call it scanner, right? If we go to settings, top right hand corner, settings, stream, right here, I can select my price range, I can select the count, there's average volume, float. For me, I trade small cap stocks. I don't want to see anything over a certain amount of float. So I'll have this set to 200 million. I don't want to see anything over 200 million. In fact, this is a little high even. So I can tighten this if I want to, all right? Market cap, gap percentage, ATR percentage. In terms of the count, I'd have to check the forum to see what percentage is one count. I'd have to check the forum to double check on this. But yeah, this is what the high-low streams is. I do like that they allow you to have two, so you can have different criteria set, right? And at the very bottom, I can't forget, there's a list of sectors here. I have everything selected because I want to see all stocks. So if we head on back to the main interface, you guys will see that there's a popular section coming down, alerts, and news. This is pretty good because the popular section, sometimes you're coming in, you might not know what people are looking at. This right here tells you right away. Stocks like BOF, VRAX, ASST, and more, right? These are all hot stocks today as of August 28, 2024. Now, the alert section, anytime a stock gets halted up right here, it hits this alert section. They also have voice notifications. So at the time that this one was halted, if your volume is turned on, you'll hear TCBP. It lets you know that this stock has been halted, which is really good. I love to trade halted stocks, right? I have a pattern and setup that I look for myself, right? Coming over to the news section, it's very good. You can either search for one specific stock, or if you want to have a broader view of what's going on in the markets, you make sure that this field right here is cleared. And if you had a previous stock selected, make sure to hit the X button right here. That way it brings you, it refreshes and brings you back to the overall market news and for what's, what headlines different companies are releasing at the time, right? So right here, you guys can see different annual reports and stuff like that coming out. So coming down to one of the big boy sections is the discovery section. And, I mentioned that this platform is competitive in price. I believe 30 bucks for the MOMO Pro Plus, which includes this discovery section, which is also known as a gap scanner. All right, this is where it goes down. This is where I get my watch list stocks from each and every day. Stocks like BOF, ASST, and more. Right? If I come up here to my broker, I have Thinkorswim and DAS Trader. If I come up here, you guys will see ticker symbol BOF up 546 bucks. Ticker symbol ASST up 685 bucks. Where did I find these tickers? Well, right here at MOMO Pro, right here at MOMO Pro. Every morning I come and check and see which stocks are hot and which stocks are not, and I compile my watch list. Another thing that I want to point out quickly here, BOF, for example, you can see this halt level, right? MOMO Pro shows you the halt bands up and down. If I come back to my level 2, you guys will see BOF. If it goes to 180, it'll get halted up. If it comes down to 120, it'll get halted down. MOMO Pro shows you the halt levels up and down, which is pretty significant, especially for a scanner. This platform that I'm using there, DAS, that platform alone, 150 bucks a month to utilize that stuff. So for the people out there, especially who cannot afford those expensive platforms and you want everything to be right here in front of you, and look at how fast it's updating real time, man. The halt levels have been updated on the level 2. It's also been updated on MOMO Pro. That's what I like to see, speed. There's nothing like speed. So for those people who are looking for halt alerts, you want to know when a stock is halted, you want to know where the stock can potentially get halted going up or down, MOMO Pro is standing out, especially in these categories. All right, keep that in mind. So when it comes to creating your gap scanner, your discovery section here, these are the filters that I have to see these small cap stocks. Now if you're someone who's trading large caps or mid caps, you can of course decide whatever you want to do for the stocks that you're looking at, right? But in terms of price, and some of the, I will say with MOMO Pro, some of the names are a little funny, but with every platform you'll have things that are unique to them, and that's why they have a forum. You can go and read through to see what each of these categories here, what they mean individually, right? If you're not sure what the float is, you can check the forum. It'll tell you what it is, so you know that you're having the right filters on the scanner. All right, so this is what I have right here: money flow, float, last percentage. I believe it's usual. Is it usual or unique volume? I can't even remember. It's been so long since I looked at it. But yeah, this is essentially relative volume. In terms of percentage gain, 1% to max. My scan is pretty basic, but it gets the job done. Float, and then of course price range. All right, all these are things that you can come and do to filter directly for what you want to see. And to be honest, in the morning during pre-market, I watch the no filter. It's a bit of a broader view, and because it's so early in the day, not as many stocks has moved up as yet, and so it really shows me a clean look of what's going on. But time like now, it's 4 p.m. almost, so many cheap stocks like this has hit the scans that the scanner is a little skewed without any filters. But again, you can add your filters, but in pre-market, I do find that this particular no filter works really well. Maybe I make another video in pre-market specifically to show you guys what I mean. But yeah, this is the discovery section, aka a gap scan. All right, so you have the stream, which is essentially like a high-low ticker. You have the popular section here showing you what is hot right now. You have all halted stocks hitting this alert section. You have live news. You can search specific news. What more do you need from a scanner? What more do you need? It pulls up the headline. It gives you a little bit of a small briefing here. So you don't branch out food estimated to finish the year at 8 million net revenue. It shows you, and quite a funny name for the company, but anyhow, it shows you the small headline. If you want to go in detail and read everything here, you can. It's a full article right here. So everything is right at your disposal. Coming back up, if we let's see, if we go to the settings here, top right hand corner, hit settings, you can see a couple different things here. There's options, there's news, there's halts, right? You guys can go through everything there. The stream here are my settings for the stream, right? I have everything in category on, right? So all sectors. This is my first stream. My streams are a little loose. They could be a little tighter. And one thing I will say that I would like to see from them is percentage gain. on the stream, I think that could make sense. Like not wanting to see something below a certain percentage. I mean, we do have conditional alerts, but hey, why not have that option also on the stream? I think it'll make a lot of sense, right? That's maybe one feedback that I can give. In terms of discovery, let's zoom in right here and really go through here. Um, these are the things that I have enabled, right? Last, I have trend, I have volume, float, momentum, I have off, unique, was it usual volume? I think it's usual volume. I gotta check the form. Halt, of course, I have enabled. I have a bunch of other stuff off. Coming back down to the gap, I want to see the gap versus yesterday's close. And there's also market cap and trades. All right. So you can have two discoveries, by the way, different scanners, two scanners. That way you can see two different sets of criterias. All right. Coming over to notification. You have halt notifications on the left hand side right here. Right. You can select where you want to see them. Also, in the middle right here, you'll see a couple of different names: Emma, Sally, Brian, Ari. I mean, I'm not. I'm not sure how to even say this. Anyhow, you can select the name, the voice that you want to talk to you. I don't want to hear any guy's voice, so I have Aria. I don't know how to say it. I have this voice. It's the voice of a woman. That's what I rather hear that, right? So you can personalize this thing to your liking. You can build conditional alerts, right? Conditional alerts for specific opportunities, for something very specific that you might want to see, and you go through the progression right here, right? You give it a name, you go through the progression, and so forth and so forth. You select the industry sectors, and you go through. You can create a very specific conditional alerts. There's a couple of other things down here that I don't utilize as of much when it comes to setting alerts and things like that. But the platform definitely gives me what I need. I'm a pretty, my trading is pretty straightforward. I'm looking for and I'm looking for low float stocks, high percentage gain. Sometimes a headline, a breaking news, things like that. So this scanner provides me all that I need. All right. So I definitely say check it out. It's not bad. Again, they do allow you to have that watch list in here as well. Am I forgetting anything? Yeah, MOMO Pro, guys. I mean, we don't need to make this video 10,000 hours long. Something pretty quick here to show you guys a little bit of what the platform is about. I did show you guys the filters that I use. Like every new platform that you go on, it's going to take you maybe a day or two to like familiarize yourself with the platform, get used to everything. But of course, come in here, click around on different buttons, check everything. They also have a chat that they offer in here. There's different things you can do, right? Check everything, play around. There's meters, which is like a bit of a market breadth, kind of shows you the strength of the market on the day, right? If I come over to my E-Trade platform here, you guys will see that the markets are red today. Dow is down, SPY is down. So, they also show you a little bit of that. Let's come back to it here. But certain things I don't want to see, so I click on the tab up here and have it a little tighter, all right? Have it a little neat. If you don't want to see the watch list quotes right here, you click on that. You have it a little tighter. You have it a little bit more neat, all right? Uh-oh, what else did I click on? Discovery? No, I want my discovery. I need to see my discovery. Again, you can have two discoveries, all right? So yeah, guys, there you have it, MOMO Pro. If you are considering this one, utilize coupon code Relentless for 25% off for 6 months. All right, it's a pretty good platform. I use it every day. It gets the job done, and that's all I need to know. All right, so check it out. Stay safe, stay green. It's been Relentless Trader. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Let me know if there's any comments, questions, or concerns down below. I'll respond to all the comments. And also, if you guys want a video on something very specific, let me know that as well. I can always pop out another video. All right, guys. Deuces.